Gentle hands, welcome to tonight's live stream. We are reviewing some more members platinum trophy lists. Of course, if you do want to get your platinum list reviewed, please join the Discord, or you can leave it as a comment in the live chat or on the video in the comment section when it turns into a video after the live stream. Of course, if you are a member of the channel, you do get exclusive priority. I'm trying to muddle my words. If you're a member, you get bumped up towards the top of the list. We do review subscribers and members, but obviously members, one of the perks of being a member is that you get your list reviewed a little bit quicker. So without further ado, how's everyone doing? Welcome in. CJ, how's it going, dude? Been a moment. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Zero. Fully loaded chat first time. Usually have to go to a different page and come back a couple times. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad that it has worked for you first time. Things we love to see. Good evening, True. How are we doing, good sir? Hope you're doing well, mates. Chat, I will say this now. I'm 90% sure that I'll probably do another live stream after this of me playing Mass Effect, and I will try to get the Platinum Trophy tonight. I don't know how far I am, but I'm going to try my best to maybe try and do it tonight, because that's holding up me finishing my new video, which is about halfway edited. A little bit of an update there. So yeah, after this stream, it should redirect it, but I'll put a link into the chat and then start streaming that as well. So you're getting a double stream tonight, all right? Welcome in, Brawler. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? Just working on some more coursework. Oh, mate, it's 10 o'clock. It's almost time to finish and relax, eh? Torin, how's it going? I know, CJ. I'm recording the podcast tomorrow night, and then I'm away for like a week and a half, so this is the only night that I could do it, and I feel like people really enjoy these streams, and we've got a abundance of members and also subscriber backlog to get through, so kind of takes priority. Rip Talk, welcome in. How's it going? You're just doing the Final Fantasy music game. Oh, nice. That is an awesome sounding game as well. I've never tried it, but whenever I hear people talk about it, it sounds really cool. All right, members, please do make yourself known. If A, you are a member, B, you've submitted your list, and C, if it's not been reviewed yet. If you're a member, please let me know, whether it's in the live chat or just ping me on the Discord to give me a reminder, because there are a lot of lists, and I do try my best to make sure that all of the lists are up to date. Today, we've got Torin's list, we've got the Random Boy 20, and we've also got the Burgie Man as well. So these are the 3 lists being reviewed today. As soon as these 3 lists are completed, in theory, if there's no more members, we will then move on to subscriber Platinum Trophy lists, which will be in the following week. So yeah, so technically speaking, Heather and potentially SWE Warrior, assuming there's no new memberships or no new members to review, then they will be reviewed on the next stream, whenever that might be. All right then, so we've got Torin, we've got Random Boy, and we've also got the Burgie Man. Chat, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It does help me out. And what I will also do here is I will pop the Discord into the live chat. Feed, how's it going? Welcome in. How's it going? You got your 192nd platinum today. Let's go. You just got 50% on your PSN profiles. That is a very good accomplishment. It takes so long to get up the percentages on PSNP, doesn't it? It's quite a long one. Razvan, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? All right, chat. Let's get kicking off with this one. So, from the mighty land of Sweden. I do love Sweden. Shout out to Stockholm. Probably one of my favorite holidays. So I'm actually thinking of maybe, don't tell my mum, but I'm thinking for her 50th birthday, I might go to Sweden or take her to Sweden, which will be pretty cool. We've got level 504. We've got 190 platinum trophies to get through up first. And I have a feeling today is going to be a completionist. Yeah, look at this, almost 100%. On two of the 3 accounts tonight. So we've got 213 games played, 208 completed, and a 96.55 completion rate. Torin, let me know, right? Let me know, what are the games that you've been unable to complete? Is it because you're working on games at the minute, or have you got like unobtainable ones or something? Because that's very close to 100%. You're good. Lovely to hear, Razvan. Lovely to hear. Feed. Welcome in, Ryan. How's it going? You're telling? Oh no, don't tell. Please don't tell. Please don't tell my mommy. Welcome in, Mafia. How's it going, buddy? How's your day been? It's going good here. Right, so kicking things off then, like we see with a lot of trophy lists these days, we do have A Way Out, which is a fantastic cooperative experience. I definitely recommend playing it, whether you're playing it with a friend or a partner, or maybe you want to play it with yourself with 2 controllers. That is still a very viable way to play this game. It may take a little bit longer though. But yeah, A Way Out is a fantastic, fantastic game to play. And it is an ultra rare 3.5% platinum trophy as well. We've got Alien Nation up next, and I'm gonna keep it a $1.50, right? What the fuck is this? Okay, I was not expecting that. Is this like a strategy, cooperative, single player shooter? Okay, published by Sony, right? I was not expecting that. I was kind of expecting like a little balked Alien kind of like, do you know what I mean? Like a cheap game, if that makes sense. Like by cheap, I mean like a kind of a knockoff, but that seems to be something completely different, which is really cool. And it's a 0.8% rarity as well. Welcome, Benedict. I've been to Sweden before. I didn't think it was that expensive. I think I've traveled a fair amount, obviously not as much as like I'd like to, but it's a common thing. People say that Copenhagen's expensive. People say that Oslo's expensive. People say that Stockholm, like obviously Norway, Denmark, Sweden, they say that all of these countries are really expensive. And maybe it's because I live sort of around London, so I'm used to inflated prices. I always measure things and how much a pint of beer costs. If it's like £7 or £8, then that's like London prices and obviously way too expensive. But it's about it's one of those things. I guess it depends where you live, but where I live, life is expensive. So when I go abroad, it's not really that much of a difference, if that makes sense. But conscious, it is expensive, but I'm just used to it. One unobtainable, currently doing ESO, so Elder Scrolls Online, and making some progress on Binding of Isaac every now and again. Awesome. Alienation is an amazing co-op shooter RPG. Really? That do got me kind of interested. Co-op shooter RPG. Welcome in, Ox. I won't be able to look at your list tonight because we've got members being reviewed today. But if you drop a comment of your PlayStation profiles, it can be added to the waiting list in the Discord. If you wanted to do that, that's not a problem. We can add you onto the list. I will say this now, though. If you are waiting for your trophy list to be reviewed sort of as a non-member, it's probably about a year. So it's better to get it submitted sooner rather than later. And welcome in, Frog. How's it going, buddy? Alienation is a good game. Really? All right. I always ask this question because True knows me. Will I enjoy it? That's a big test of it. We've got, wow, okay, right. We've got Among Us in VR. I did not know that Among Us had a VR platinum trophy or a VR game. Did anybody know that Among Us has a VR game? Now I do. It's a 0.2% ultra rarity platinum, and yeah, I can imagine it's probably pretty fun to play in VR. I'm not gonna lie, but also just extremely hectic at the same time. Does anybody else have this platinum that they can flex on me? Because that is crazy. Aiden, welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? If 6 could 7, then would 7 6 the 6 7. My moderator's got me speaking in riddles. Welcome in, and thank you for the 20 months of membership, dude. That is fucking insane. Slowly approaching 2 years as well, which is just, it blows my mind, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. You're doing good. Good to hear. You're following in my footsteps because you got one of the body cam games I did on stream. Oh, really? Oh, CJ. You're making them no longer ultra rare. But chat, there's a new video dropping on Thursday, and that is platinuming bad body cam games. So there's a new video dropping on the channel on Thursday, and then next Thursday, there's another backlog platinum video coming out as well, which is going to be super, super good. You've never played Among Us? It's actually pretty fun. In fairness, the only time that I've played Among Us was when I played it with members. I did like a members only session afternoon thing where I played like a cooperative game with members, and we played Among Us. It was actually pretty fun, to be fair. I can imagine if you got more people, it'd be even funner as well. Currently feeling terrible. In bed, wraps up. So better than normal. Mate, have you been playing too much Marathon? Are you just like completely overloaded? You need to rest. Kid games are the way to go. They might be. They might be. But yeah, hopefully you start feeling a little bit better, Mr. Aiden. We've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the only Assassin's Creed Platinum on this list, And what an impressive platinum to have. It took 6 years to get, which is very understandable. It's quite a dense game to get through, and then you've got the multiplayer, which is a challenge within itself. And it's a zero point 0.4 ultra rare platinum trophy. So yeah, are we excited for the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake? Are you going to be going back and getting the Platinum Trophy in the PS4 version of Black Flag, or are you just going to wait for the resynced version and play and platinum that potentially? Because I'd assume that it might have an easier trophy list on the remaster or remake, whatever they're doing with it. We've got Astrobot Rescue Mission, and Astro's Playroom. I can, obviously, with the Among Us VR, I'm expecting to see a few more VR trophies, which is really refreshing to see, actually. And Astrobot Rescue Mission, it's a 4 out of 10, so it's 15 hours as well. So it's like quite a lengthy endeavor on the old VR headset, which is very cool to see. Don't think you've played too much, but issues being reduced, not so. Right, okay. Got you. Well, hopefully they can reduce them even more until they are solved. Being there, yours was 10 years in the getting. Yeah, mine's probably, when did it? Yeah, mine's got to be way over 10 years now. Probably like 12. I've still not got it. You got to go back and clean up that Assassin's Creed. Yeah, man, so do I, but it's just so, I don't know. The multiplayer is just so off-putting for Black Flag. I just really can't be bothered. Like, I've tried it and I've just failed. But I was doing it solo, so maybe if I did it with a group of friends, it might have been funner. What is the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake? Yeah, it was confirmed like at the start of March, I think. And they've basically confirmed that it's called like Resynced. If you Google it, it'll tell you. And I think they're like removing the modern day elements. There's rumors that they might be RPGing it like the newer games, but again, nothing's ultimately confirmed with how it plays yet. We'll need to wait for a trailer. But Burgie Man, welcome in, dudes. You've got your list will be the last one that's reviewed tonight, so make sure you're able to stick around for that one. You should review your profile just so you can flex Avengers. You can just flex it in the chat. That's more than enough. The multiplayer trophies of Black Flag puts you up as well. Yeah, it's not ideal. And yeah, you can still 100% Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It'll definitely take you maybe a little bit longer because the servers are, not as populated. But yeah, you can still 100% it. There's no flags to indicate otherwise, unless chat knows if it's unobtainable. We've got the Baldur's Gate 3 Platinum here. It's a 7 out of 10. It takes 120 hours and a 0.7% rarity. Again, I've seen a few members and subscribers of my channel with this platinum, but it is one of those ones where it is far and few between, or few and far between, whatever the saying is. It's I've never played it, but I would really like to try playing it because it looks like an absolutely awesome game, and the attention to detail in the most minute details, right, of the game. It's crafted, like everything is just allegedly meant to be perfect. So maybe one day I will try it out, but it's one of those games where it kind of puts me off a little bit playing it with a controller. I think maybe mouse and keyboard might be the optimal way to do it. But again, people have said that the controller support for this game is really good. So yeah, does anybody have the Baldur's Gate 3 Platinum? Still don't understand why they add multiplayer stuff to single player games. I don't know, man. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's sometimes it's just done for the sake of it. Chat, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It does help out the channel. We've got Beyond Two Souls, 1.6%. I actually finished this for the first time at the weekend with the missus, and I feel like it goes on a little bit too long. I did enjoy it, or we did enjoy it. We thought it was quite a cool game, but the only complaint was it kind of dragged, and there was like some sections that felt a little bit unnecessary in it. Need to go and do the cleanup. We did a blind playthrough, so where it says you can do 2 playthroughs to get the platinum, I'm probably gonna have to replay it a further 2 times just to make sure that everything's set up properly. I am running it on the PS4 version though, so I think there's like, it might be a little bit quicker to do. This is the PS3 version of the game. But yeah, 1.6% ultra red. Has anybody played Beyond Two Souls? Or do people enjoy it? I feel like it kind of slips under the radar, but it's it's decent, I'd say. You got the Baldur's Gate 3 Platinum, and the game is absolutely amazing. Man, I do really want to try it at some point. Like everything I've heard sounds great. Baldur's Gate was really good, but took time to get into it for someone not used to those kind of games. Yeah, I think for me as well, it would definitely take a lot of time for me to get into it as well. Played a bit of Baldur's Gate and the controls weren't that bad. Yeah, I think that's just me getting in my own head thinking that. Like, I'm sure it would be fine. Oh my goodness. Mad Max for the unobtainable trophy. That is so frustrating, that one. I love the game as well. Yeah, Willem Dafoe's in that as well. He's in like quite a few games, isn't he, Willem Dafoe? Fantastic actor and also video game actor at this point as well. How's it going, Matthew, as well? Welcome in, dude. Right, we've got the Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, and then Borderlands pre-sequel. No Borderlands 1, unfortunately. I don't know if that game's just like a bit of a doozy that you can miss out on, but yeah, really good to see the Borderland games here. And is it the pre-sequel that people dislike the most? It's meant to be quite... I know all of the games are technically a grind, but obviously it's ultra rare as well with a 0.3, so being the rarest of the lot. So yeah, I don't know. Is it buggy? I don't know. Tell me. We've got Brawlout. We don't see that game too often, which is very cool to see. It's a 0.1% rarity. What on earth is Brawlout, chat? Does anybody know what this game is and what makes it such an ultra rare platinum trophy to get? The artwork looks kind of cool. It's got like a frog. If I had to guess, it would maybe be an Overwatch clone, like a hero shooter thing. But yeah, please do correct me. Okay, so it's a fighting indie arcade game. It's a Super Smash clone, right? Got it. Interesting. That's yeah, just interesting. Sounds like it could be quite cool though. Or you remember him from Was Beyond Two, Souls and more? Yeah, he's in. Is it 12 minutes? If you just Google what games he's been in, he's been in another one that I've played that was very good. Like he was quite a strong character. That I think it's 12 minutes. It's got quite a stacked acting cast on it as well. You're gonna be trying to platinum 10 games at once and getting nowhere with any. What 10 games are you playing? That's insane. That is a sensory overload if I've ever seen one. Have a good stream. Your son's getting hungry at the moment. No worries, Frog. Hope you and your son are all good and he gets some yummy food in him. I will be doing another stream after this, so maybe check back and see if I'm live. If you do get a free moment to put me on in the background. But I'll see you later, buddy. Super Smash clone, not a very good one. That's probably why the rarity's so low. Right, got it. He's in 12 minutes. Yeah. Chat, play 12 minutes. That's a really fun game to play. I think, I don't know what the rarity's saying on it. It's probably pretty common, but like it's a very good game. I won't say any more to spoil it, but yeah, it's got a stacked cast as well. We've got a Broken Age Platinum, another ultra rare, awesome. The Brutal Legend Platinum Trophy. Oh my word, 1.8% platinum rarity. I have this game, but I've never played it yet. Would people recommend that I play and go for the platinum? Because it does look like a really cool game. It's like, it's the guitar, right? Am I right in thinking it's like, is it Jack Black? Is that the right guy? I think this is the game with Jack Black, right? And then you've got like the guitar, and I don't really know much else about it, but there was like some really cool like promotional videos as well. I think even the introduction of the game is like him in real life, and he gets like sucked into the cartoon world. I don't know. I think I do need to check it out. It's got a cool menu, right? Yeah. Chat is agreeing with me here. Cool. 60 trophies as well. The PS3 games really do make you work for things, don't they? Borderlands 1, Tina's Wonderland, Marathon, Goat Sim 3, Midnight Suns, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and more than you can think off the top of your head. Jeez Louise, buddy. That's insane. I mean, I think Goat Simulator, that can definitely be knocked out quickly. The rest of them are just all quite long grinds, so I wish you the best of luck. We've got Bug Snacks as well, good stuff. Getting over the 10% rarity there. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, nice. I think I started this but never got into it. I think I popped like one trophy in it. No idea if it's good or not. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, great game, fun little challenge there, but obviously not the most challenging COD in the world. But it's an ultra rare platinum trophy as well, which is one for the Call of Duty fans. We've got Cave Digger 2, Dig Hard. I'm assuming that's just like a simulation-based game. It's only a 10-hour job and it's a 1% rarity, which is really good. And they've also got a VR game for it as well, which is pretty interesting. I'm assuming that might be the first one potentially, but I don't know, 2.5 hours for a 1.4 ultra rarity trophy. Seems like it's a good little trade-off there. Could be quite fun. It's Cave Digger might be like Minecraft, but like IRL. Does Minecraft have a VR game? Like this is what I'd imagine this to be, just to go in looking for some diamonds or some shit. Played for about 3 hours, just didn't feel it. Kind of felt generic. Really, Brutal Legends great. However, there's a big game, big game breaking, big to keep an eye out for if you want to go for the plat. What do you mean? Is that game breaking bug? I think that should have said. That's kind of scary. How do you avoid it? Is it like well known and documented on guides? You just thought it's probably by the time you do review, you probably hit 200 platinums. Potentially, hopefully. Last trophy for marathon, level 55 out of 100. Do you get double XP in marathon? Bulletstorm was fun. Okay, maybe I need to go and check that one out again. Always think of Bone Storm from The Simpsons when you see Bulletstorm. These accounts ahead of you are intimidating. Don't be intimidated. Everyone has their own uniqueness for platinum trophy lists, and they're all beautiful. Welcome in, Moose. Good to see you. Got the Celeste Platinum, awesome. Chicken Police as well, nice. Citizen Sleeper, that's a very cool one. I've researched that on a previous stream, and it's an ultra rare one. Look, we've got the Concrete Genie, and there has been some redemption, as Torin on their platinum trophy list has a VR headset, so does have the VR trophies. And I know that I got cooked the other week on all of the TikToks and YouTube shorts about me calling the game criminal for having VR trophies in a PS4 game that was sold. People got so pressed. They did not like it. I did not realize that Concrete Genie has some of the biggest fans out there that will be willing to die on the hill that it's okay that the game's got VR, added to the 100%. But yeah, it was a very interesting bit of social commentary there. But very good to see the 100% for Concrete Genie, which is unobtainable if you don't have a VR headset. With 100%, but you can get the platinum. No double XP or bonuses except increased gains for the first 10 runs per week. Okay, so basically do your 10 runs and then leave it, right? But as long as got some really creative weapons, interesting. I generally might have to check that one out. Someone might need to remind me in the Discord though. It's documented, and you think it was something like you had to complete the last 30% of the story in one sitting, or the save file will be corrupted. Oh my god. Damn. Heard Bulletstorm is not that easy. I mean, are you right in saying that? I'm not too sure. I think it was a 4 out of 10. So moderately difficult. If you had to spend 300 on VR. Well, it only requires VR1. So obviously the VR2 headset's a bit more expensive, but people did tell me in the comments that you can pick up a second-hand VR1 headset, PSVR1 headset. Somebody said they got it for 50 quid, which they must have just got a good deal. But on average, it probably sells for about 70 or 80, which is still pretty cheap. I didn't realize they dropped like that drastically, but I guess it makes sense when there's a VR2 out because it's probably just way better, isn't it? For example, your whole vault is blue rarity or higher, but in 2 weeks it's going to need to be purple. Right. Constant grinding for marathon, eh? It's good that you're addicted, I say that loosely, to a game. VR1 is about 60 in CEX. Oh, really? Okay. I still find it crazy. I just assume there'd be like over 100, you know? Yeah, welcome in, Tasman. Keep forgetting that Cookie Clicker is on PlayStation. It is, yeah, it is. Quite a grindy platinum, isn't it? 50 hours. You saw your short, commenting on it, and checked the event. You can get it for 50. These have to be like. I mean, to be fair, I did like a quick search, right? Like 50 just seems crazy. Or like, are there more listings at 50? Like that is nuts, Benedict. It's almost tempting to pick one up because there are a few games I do want to play on the VR, but I just don't like it. Doesn't work for me. Like I need to wear glasses, and it just like it's all blurry, and I feel a bit sick in it. Because I had one at launch and I got rid of it straight away. Even if you get past the money aspect, it's a pain to set up. That's true as well. That is true. Very well made Bungie game. Ain't afraid to be difficult, which is what you miss from Destiny. What do you think is going to happen to Destiny? Do you think it's going to die, or like do you think Marathon's going to take over now? Is the PSVR 2 even worth it? You feel like it's not sold as many copies? I'm not too sure, dudes. Like my personal stance on like VR is that it's still a long way off of what it should be. I think definitely in the future it has potential to be really cool, but right now I still think they're working out a lot of kinks. Um, and as well, in terms of like PlayStation VR, I don't think it's the best. You look at like the Valve headset, like that is leaps and bounds like beyond like sort of PlayStation. So they definitely need to like work on it a bit more. But I don't know, maybe 5, 10 years it could be a viable product to use a lot more. Yo, Minch, how's it going? You got your VR one for 50? Okay, right. I'm eating all of my words. Chat, you're actually right for once. We got Contra Rogue Corps as well. Sounds like a shooting game. 0.1% platinum trophy there. No idea if that's difficult or not because it doesn't really say. There's no guide for it as such. You got the Control Platinum as well. I need to go and clean this one up myself. I was told on the Trophy Hoarders podcast, check that out, chat, if you've not watched it, that apparently you can put like cheats in the game, like in-game cheats to just basically like breeze through it, like one-hit stuff, which sounds very appealing to clean up a platinum trophy. Cookie clicker as well. I respect the grind for that because that is just like clicking a button for 50 hours, isn't it? Ultra rare 3.8% rarity. Crisis Core Final Fantasy Reunion. What a game. Probably the best PSP game that I've ever played. And when it got announced that it was coming, to next gen, I just absolutely died because it's probably my favorite Final Fantasy 7 related piece of media. Crisis Core is just I don't even have words. It is just cinema. It is perfect. And it's a 5.9% platinum rarity, and if you've not played it, give it a try. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. It's my childhood. It was like 200 hours for Cookie Clicker when you did it. That's with manipulating the PS5 clock to move the date forward. They patched it to add cheats 1 week after you got the platinum. Oh no, things you hate to see. You think if you had the capability to also play PSVR one games, it might have sold more. Oh, does PSVR 2 not play PSVR 1 games? That's kind of balked if it doesn't. What the heck? DLS 5 BS, is that the thing with the AI where it like upscales the game and like makes the characters look completely different? I saw Snam tweet about the like the Resident Evil 9 face thing with the AI upscaling. We've got Dead of Tentacle up next. Awesome. The Dead Nation Platinum as well. 7 out of 10 for difficulty. Let's go. Dead Space. Awesome. Death Stranding's Platinum on the PS4. What a game. It's a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I was very skeptical. I was a hater. And then one evening I sat down. I tried it after a few beers. And the introduction to the game was just truly breathtaking. And the soundtrack as well. Whoa, that just the opening segment of Death Stranding had me hooked, and I'm now a fan. I stand by the franchise. I've not earned the platinums in either games yet, but it is something that I would love to get in the future. PS Move controller. Oh, I remember those. I never had one. Not so good. Been sick for the last 4 days, having a headache and hiccups, plus some stomach issues. So three things at the same time. Sorry to hear that, Minch. Hopefully you get better. Obviously, just rest, stay in bed if you can, and don't know, have some soup maybe or some herbal teas. See if that helps boost up the old immune system. But yeah, I'm doing all right, thank you. Played the original PSP, and it was a bit of a letdown by it. They made the combat better in the remake. Do you think? I thought for the PSP, I thought especially like the way graphically it looked on a PSP, I thought Crisis Core was amazing. In terms of combat, it wasn't really something that I thought about. I thought it was decent. Um, on the PSP. I like, did they really change it that much besides putting it on a like a bigger screen and you know you use a controller, not a PSP? Like surely the combat wasn't changed that drastically. I mean, it could have been. I wouldn't know the difference. Yeah, welcome in, Michael. Controls are 4 difficulty and then 1 with God mode. Yeah, I might have to go and clean that out quickly. They legit made it so it looks like generative AI video. That is crazy, right? Obviously, like I'm not, I don't really give a toss too much about AI, if that makes sense. AI, but there's some instances where it's like you just need to let people do their jobs, if that makes sense, and not offload it to AI because this is what happens. But it's weird. You'd kind of think that it would do better in a way. Hey, welcome in, Crow. How's it going, buddy? Chat, don't forget, drop a like on the stream if you're new. Maybe subscribe. We've got some new videos coming out, and we've also got videos out on the channel right now. And if you do want to get your platinum trophy list, join the Discord. It's at the pinned comment and in the description of the video. And if you do want to get your list reviewed, that's the place to pop your links. Or you can leave it as a comment in the chat or on the video. We got the Deathloop Platinum. I personally didn't really vibe with this game. I wanted to appreciate what it was trying to do, but then I don't know, like the gameplay, is it Arcane Studios? Yeah. I really just don't like Arcane Studios games. They just don't flow very well for me in the way that they play. Yeah, a bit of an oddball there, but yeah, I wanted to appreciate what it was trying to do, but I just couldn't get past like the gameplay of it. We've got Demon Souls with a platinum trophy there. Awesome stuff. Quite a difficult task there. We've got Destiny 1 and also Destiny 2, and both are 100%ed as well. Some very difficult trophies across both of these games. Some of the raids in these games as well are extremely difficult. I know in Destiny doing the raid without dying, insane trophy, and that blocks a lot of people out of the platinum trophy, myself included, for some time. But then I found an absolutely god squad and got carried through one of the raids for the platinum on Destiny. And yeah, Destiny 2 has become a lot easier recently with new updates. It's not 200 hours, I don't think. I reckon I probably smashed it out in about maybe 30 hours as well. You could probably do it a little bit quicker as well. But both are ultra rare platinums with a 1.5% for Destiny and a 2.8% with Destiny 2. Thanks. You usually drink tea if you're sick and watch you. Oh, mate. Well, hopefully I make you feel a little bit better. We've got a double bill tonight, so we're going to be streaming some Mass Effect after this stream as well. So yeah. If anything, maybe I'll send you to sleep. Finish season 1 of Bleach. You got to catch up with JJK now. Oh, dudes. Jujutsu Kaisen is fucking peak right now. We are eating good. Time to relax. Finish the coursework. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Enjoy the gaming session. Drinking tea and Deathroff stream is the life. What can I say? What can I say? Interesting. Arcane Studios are currently working on the Marvel Blades game. We were speaking about this on the Trophy Hoarders podcast. We're like, is it still coming out? Like, we're told it was happening, and then it's like we've just not heard anything in ages. To be honest with you, did Arcane do Redfall as well? I feel like Arcane have had a couple of doozies recently, so I'm not really too sure if the Marvel Blade game will be any good. It strikes me as a game that would be great for Insomniac to make. Not really too sure how an Arcane game is going to be cooked, but I do like Blade, so I'm willing to give it a chance. So many good memories from Destiny. You met buddies on that game that you still play games with today. Yeah, man, Destiny was such a good time. Yeah, welcome in offline mode. You sent your PSMP. Your name was offline mode on YouTube. Yeah, dude. So I've got you on this list here when you became a member the other week, but I never grabbed your PlayStation profiles name. Is your PlayStation profiles account just called offline mode? Is that it, or is it in the Discord? Is it this one here, offline mode with the? It can't be this one because it's private. If you could just put into the live chat right now what your PlayStation name is, then I can add you to this list, because I've been waiting to add you to the list offline mode, but I just don't know the PSMP. Um, So yeah, if you could just tell me now, that would be great. Or pop it into the Discord. Good evening, Volt. How you doing? Made good progress in Naruto. Let's go. Good evening, AK. Welcome in. Odds on it's not coming out. Destruction All Stars chat. Wow. This game lived a very short life, didn't it? It's unobtainable now. It's in 0.1%. It's probably one of the worst day one releases that we've ever had on PlayStation Plus. Is it PlayStation Studios that made it? Or whoever, I know Sony published it, didn't they? This game, nobody wanted it. I don't think anybody played it, or they probably played it to laugh at it and then deleted it like I did. I was like, what is this? And then it was just a very awkward concept. I think everyone, gaming goes in phases, doesn't it? There's something really cool, development or developers try to cash in on it, and then time passes, and by the time it's to release the game, it's old news. And I feel like Destruction All Stars one never really had a place within it was like a battle royale, wasn't it? It was like a racing battle royale game, which just I don't know who wants a racing battle royale game. Like, come on now. So yeah, 0.1% ultra rare platinum trophy that is also unobtainable for Destruction All Stars. They'll cancel it, and the only game that'll come out is Wolverine. Do you think? Yeah. To be fair, I don't think that I don't think that the Blade game is coming out. It's been far too long. QROYALZ dash. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm assuming this is your list, buddy. Assassin's Creed with a love heart, 316 platinums. Let me just pop that in there for you. All right, mate. So on the next stream that we do a platinum trophy list, you will be the account that gets reviewed, because we've got our 3 selected for today on the stream. So yeah, I'll make sure that your list is reviewed on the next stream offline mode. All right. It was longer than High Guards. That's true. That is true. I don't play Marvel Rivals. It does look good though. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is where it's at. I don't think I've played that. It was okay for 10 minutes, then got repetitive. Buddy spent 25 hours on it, rip. We want fair games. High God looks utter pants. You couldn't even watch Study's video about it. Um, I think High Guard looked interesting. I'll give it that. I feel like it's unfair that it got dropped so quickly. I think it's quite unfair for the people that worked hard on it. Uh, like all of these games that come out, there's not room for it. We don't need it, and they keep coming out. But in fairness to High Guard, it did something a bit different, and it kind of looked okay. Never played it, and I never will play it now. But yeah, it catered for a lower player base because you only needed like 6 people to start a game, which was quite cool. So it was like it was unique, you know. Yeah, that was you, sweet. All right, offline modes. You'll be on the next stream. Thank you for being patient, buddy. And it's good to have your list confirmed now. You too. How come we're not watching Study's videos, chat? How have we grown out of Study's videos? I still watch them. I think they're good. Never trusting that Jeff guy from the Game Awards because he legit put it at the end of the awards just for it to have marketing at the end and be shit. The thing is, though, I think it was like one of his friends that was making the game. So, like, if I was Jeff and my friend was like, "Yo, I'm making a game," I would do the same shit. It was free marketing as well. It's obviously a shame that it like died, but yeah. Gonna go to bed. No worries, CJ. Take it easy, dude. We got Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Awesome. Did you not fancy Diablo 2? The 999 hours job. Good shit on that one, bro. Disco Elysium, awesome, 0.3% there. Divine Knockout, apparently unobtainable trophies in that one as well, 0.6%. We've got Doom 2016, nice. Platinum I need to clean up myself. Dragon's Crown, not too familiar with that one. Sounds like a bit of a grind. The same going for Dreadnought as well, which is an 8 out of 10 and 200 hours, and is actually unobtainable. So congratulations to those that have the Dreadnought Platinum with a 0.1% Platinum rarity. What is this? A shooter simulator. Interesting. No, I've never heard of Dreadnought, so no clue what that is. But if I had to guess, it sounds kind of like Space Marine shooting or something. Futuristic space battles, should we say, or shooting. We got the Dredge Platinum Trophy as well. Awesome. I watched a video essay about Dredge. Really cool game. Really cool storyline as well. If you've not played it, I don't want to say I've not played it myself, but it's got a cool story, so it might be worth checking out. That's probably what I should say. Driver San Francisco. I did not know that Driver San Francisco had a platinum trophy on PlayStation 3. I'm going to be real with that one. 0.6% ultra rare platinum trophy. It was this account got it in 2022 and did it within 1 month. So I don't know if the servers are working or they were working in 2022 and are now closed. But wow, that is such a blast from the past, seeing a driver game and the platinum trophy. Does anybody have this? Do they know if you can still get it at all, or if it is generally unobtainable? Because it looks like there's some form of multiplayer stuff there of unobtainable trophies. What Jack, can anybody enlighten me what makes it unobtainable? Oh, public games. Seems like I have to do a bunch of public stuff. Are people still getting it? PL/RU servers are officially down 2 weeks ago. Okay, so they're... So apparently you could... What I'm gathering from this is when Driver was working... Right. So when Driver had servers working, maybe in 2022, even some of the forum posts were saying a few weeks ago, there was a different version of the game that you could purchase, like a different region, potentially, and maybe those servers were working online. Unsure, though. You watch your own sometimes, and then you watch whoever is recommended to you. Well, you're watching your own videos? Had beef with you some time ago. You put a comment, and he said... And he didn't like what you said. What did you say? One of those Dreadnought trophies was to complete 1,000 games. Really? Fucking hell. I respect the grind there. Prefer a bit more production value, deep knowledge of the subject. I'm sure he's got deep knowledge, no? Do you prefer, in terms of like production value, I'm assuming you probably like Rob then, because his videos seem to be like, they're like movies, aren't they? They're like really, really long, like, well, they are like, what, an hour and a half videos? Far better than mine, my shitty videos that are slapped together in 5 minutes. You got that on PS3? Nice. Surely if you play games chat, that makes you a gamer. Surely. Think you did it when the servers were about to shut down. Quite a fun game. Interesting. Wasn't a bad story as well. Nice. You do. You find yourself quite entertaining. Oh, mate, I do the same. I feel like if you can't watch back your own videos, then you're doing something wrong. I'd be chuckling to myself with some of the shit I put in my videos. Like one of them, I just edited in me falling asleep, just because it was funny. But yeah, I feel like you need to, as a creator, you definitely need to watch back your work, to notice like things that can be changed. Like I'll edit my video. So like I'll do the voiceover, I'll edit the audio, and then after that I'll put all of like the video clips onto the timeline, and then I'll watch it back. So that's like, let's say the video is 30 minutes, I've watched it for 30 minutes, I'll add music to it. Then I'll watch it back to make sure that all of the music's perfect, And then if I've missed anything, like adding GIFs, memes, a funny moment, like extract or putting stuff back into it, if that makes sense, I'll add all of that stuff, watch it again, render the video, then watch the rendered video, upload it to YouTube, and then watch it on YouTube to make sure that it looks okay, like a double check on YouTube, and like I've definitely not missed anything. So I end up watching the same video back like 4 or 5 times, which is like a good few hours of just time, which is kind of crazy. So yeah. Thankfully, the video that's coming out this Thursday, platinuming some awful games, right? Thankfully, that's only a 10-minute video, so it didn't take that long to watch it back several times. Your videos aren't terrible, you're fine. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. They could definitely be better, though, for sure. I'm more entertaining than Arsenal this year. Did you not watch the game this evening, Dave? We were playing some very good football. The keeper had a worldie for Leverkusen. You feel that Rob comes across as fake to you. It's all for the bit. He's trying too hard to emulate Ludwig's style. I've never watched Ludwig, so I can't comment. And if I'm being honest, I've never watched a Rob video. I just don't have the time to sit. It's not like a dig at him, but I just don't have time to sit and watch a 2-hour video. Like, I'm not the audience for him, if that makes sense. So I can't comment. But it is. Am I right in thinking that he's a content creator that switched genres into the platinum niche because the quality of his work is very good, and sometimes I notice that creators go from, like, they could be a COD creator. Was he a COD creator? Like, they go from one area, one sphere, and then they head over to another sphere, into the trophy sphere. And I guess sometimes people can be a bit reluctant to watch them, but as I said, I've never watched him, so I can't really comment. Yeah, welcome in, Wajo. How's it going? You're new here, welcome in. You love the content. Oh, that is lovely to hear. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful stay in the live chat. Everyone is very nice, which is awesome. So hopefully you enjoy the platinum trophy list reviews that we're doing tonight. And then after this stream, everybody, you're going to be redirected. I'll put the link in the chat. We're going to be playing some Mass Effect, trying to get the platinum trophy for that tonight as well. So you've got a double bill of streams. And if you are new here as well, don't forget to join the Discord. It is in the description and the pinned comment in the chat. Usually watch it and think what you can do to make it funnier, what can be better to do for the same stuff. Yeah. Hope it's fake because dude scared you in his Batman video. What Batman video? Oh, you're not on about tonight? Ah, oh, well, come on. We've turned a corner, Dave. Oh, mate, the West Ham game was class. Mavropanos, the ex-Arsenal boy. What a legend. What a legend. Your longest video is 56 minutes, and you was like, never again. What have my challenge video lengths been, right? Sorry, I will get back to reviewing trophy lists in just a moment, chat. I'm just glazing myself in the chat. I got a platinum in every I got a platinum in every genre, and I got a platinum from every year. Both of those videos are like over an hour and a half, or like they're an hour and a half in length, which is just it's crazy to think that I am capable of producing long videos. I'm thinking the backlog video that's coming out next week is probably going to be like 35 to 40 minutes. So yeah, I think that's a good length, right? Appreciate it. You literally copped a PS5 recently, like 3 days ago, and the first platinum on the PS5 has been Astro's Playroom. Fucking GG's, bro. Astro's Playroom's a great game to get started with and like learn how the controller, not learn, but like feel all of the capabilities of DualSense 5. Like, it's really good. Got 100% on all your PS games on Steam, but the news recently made you get a PS5 finally. Yeah, it's a shame that they're not porting, or they're going to stop porting games over to PC. I think that they might have got a little bit of wind of Xbox next console supporting Steam. And obviously, if you can buy a PlayStation game through Steam, that means that the next generation of Xbox consoles would technically be able to get PlayStation exclusives. And I think maybe Sony don't want that. But I also just think the sales probably weren't there as well. That's me just going down a rabbit hole. Oh, the Arkham one? Yeah, I've not seen that. You need to put games to bed. We said this before. Yeah, I mean it's difficult to put games to bed when like there's all the men behind the ball. Like we do try, you know. There's like 100k ish sales on PC. Yeah, it probably costs more to develop, right? Been waiting for me to do Demon Slayer 2. It is on my to-do list of things to do, but I just need to get back into it. I'm doing the 100 level thing, and I think that grind is putting me off, if I'm being honest. I need to get back to it and just bang it out over a couple of hours. We've got the Dying Light Platinum. Wow, what a game. 0.9% rarity there. Sensational game, Dying Light 1. All of them are pretty good, to be fair. Elden Ring, Night Rain as well. Nice. 18% platinum rarity there. I dread to think what the PSMP rarity for that is. 7 out of 10 for difficulty, and what can I say? People must like their Elden Ring games, eh? We've got the Evolve Platinum as well, unobtainable now. Bit of a throwback game to the early PS4 life cycle there. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, nice. Far Cry 5, 6, and also Far Cry New Dawn. Great little games. It is a bit of a guilty pleasure for me. We've got the Fat Princess Adventures on the PS4. Nice. I thought this was only on PS3. I thought this was like a demo disc thing. Didn't realize it was a PS4 game. Oh my word, we've got Final Fantasy 9. That is a crazy platinum to have purely for the Hail to the King jump rope trophy, doing 1,000 jump ropes without messing up. That's actually insane. Obviously, you can use a script, but I'm just going to assume that people don't. You know, I'm very trusting. Absolutely insane. And friend of the channel, Merlinated on Twitch and Played to Completion on YouTube, has actually done the Hail to the King trophy blindfolded. So imagine this. Played to Completion, the YouTuber, has put on a blindfold and then done 1,000 jump ropes, which is like the notoriously difficult trophy to do, right? Just without any vision. And I'm just like, that's crazy. And he's currently trying to break the world record of skips while also being blindfolded as well. Go and drop him a sub if you haven't already and a follow on Twitch. What a legend. But yeah, GG's on that one. Very difficult Final Fantasy. Got Final Fantasy 7 Final Fantasy 7 OG, and we got Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and then also Rebirth. Very awesome to see that these platinums, like especially Rebirth, is being done, because Rebirth is such a long platinum to do, and I thoroughly enjoyed Rebirth, but the reason why I didn't go for the platinum was because I didn't want to ruin it. I just loved the game and I didn't want to end up hating it. But I'm sure it is quite rewarding to get the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. For me in 2024, it was my game of the year by far. It was a beautiful game, and it played brilliantly as well, and the soundtrack was really good. Gongawa. We got Final Fantasy X HD, lovely stuff. Again, quite a long game to get the platinum trophy in there, but not as long as Final Fantasy XIV's platinum, which is an online MMO platinum trophy and video game. Absolutely insane getting that platinum. Damn, 500 hours. That is truly impressive. GG's on that one. And then we've got Final Fantasy 15 as well. Also, Steam Machine coming to Xbox, partner and PC as well. Yeah, the Steam Machine as well is going to be interesting. I think the Steam Machine is going to fall down because it's going to be too expensive. Like, and you just buy a PC. Like, I don't really get it. I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Your next platinum's Order 1886 because you've been trying to get that. That's a really good game, and it's a pretty short platinum as well. Maybe pull up a collectible guides just so you get it like in one run, if that makes sense. If I had to choose between Premier League and Champions League trophy for Arsenal this season, which one would you choose? Oof. It's tough. I think, I mean, the Champions League trophy is probably the one that's more respectable, but I don't know. I feel like the Premier League, because Arsenal aren't expected to win the Champions League, but they're expected to win the Premier League. And I feel like if we didn't win the Premier League again, it just wouldn't look good for us. I mean, I'd rather win both, but I don't know. I think the Premier League would be more important for the club right now, and then like next year Champions League, you know. But it's a very good question, very tough question as well. Like I feel like to be fair, it's like listening to the outside noise. Like The Champions League is definitely a better trophy to have, but then people will be like, "Oh, you had such an easy way to the final," if that makes sense. Like last year, I would have much rather have won the Champions League because like beating Madrid and things like that. Like we grafted for that one there. I don't know. I feel like we're in a good chance this year to get Champions League as well. You got the Dreams PS4 game Platinum as your 60th. Let's go ABT. That's quite a long one to do, isn't it? The Dreams one, quite a cool one as well. We saw that last week when reviewing. You love fighting games and no trophy creators play them other than Tekken, which is a super easy platinum. Yeah, I'm guilty of doing the. I've done two Tekken videos, Tekken 7 and 8. I did a challenge for Tekken 8. I was like, can I platinum it in under 8 hours? I ended up getting like a onto the leaderboard, should we say? Um, but yeah, I play Dragon Ball Z, Benedict. So maybe in an upcoming video you'll see Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast because we've streamed that previously as well. Then again, Arsenal might not win the EPL as City can still win in 9 points. True. I feel like Arsenal would have to really, really fall off the wagon for that to happen, though. I was planning on the UFL Platinum, but to long story short, the recent update has removed buying the players from the market, and there is now about 4 or 5 trophies that can't be unlocked. Really? Fuck. I've just like I've included that in my video and said how easy it was. Lol. That's jokes. I did UFL when it was like super short to do. It's a shame they've patched it. Want to do more Final Fantasies, but time's an issue. It do be a little bit of an issue. But in fairness, mate, you have tackled the the most lengthy Final Fantasies, which is a W. Dreams is good game, Platinum is not. Yeah, so I've heard. Welcome back, Frog. How's it going? Chat, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and maybe drop a like on the stream. It does help out the channel. And if you do want to get your list reviewed, join the Discord or just post your account in the live chat. We've got First Class Trouble. No idea why the PS5 version is a lot easier than the PS4. Can anyone explain that? I do know that there is a video game, and I think the PS5 version is basically there's a game and it's got 2 trophy lists, but it's the same game, and it's like the PS4 trophy list is extremely difficult and then the PS5 is extremely easy. A similar thing here, and it's like if you want to go for a challenge, play that stack. If you don't, then play the other stack, which I thought was an interesting thing. Oh, it's a semi-auto pop, right? Got it. Welcome in, Jimmy. Hate when devs make trophies to then update the game to remove said things for trophies to be obtained. Yeah, it is weird. To be fair, it was kind of an exploit in a way though to get the UFL one, so kind of similar. I think Arsenal's problem is that they're in too many competitions right now and don't have the squad depth. I disagree. I mean, I think again we've been very unlucky with injuries, like for another season. You know, like losing Marino is a big blow, but I do think we do have the squad depth to challenge, if that makes sense. All right, smile for the cam. Thank you for putting your list forward. What I'll do is it won't get reviewed tonight, but it will be added to the subscriber. It'll be added to the subscriber waiting list, and as I've said before, it's probably about a year's waiting list for the subscribers. But I'll post that in the Discord. That's where we keep track of everything. Forgot it's St. Patrick's Day. When you go downstairs, your mum was making corned beef sandwiches. I don't know what corned beef is. Is it nice? Maybe I do know what it is, but I don't think I don't know if I've had it. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Guessing could be wrong, but could be right. You should play Samurai Showdown on Melty Blood, both are easy platinums, amazing games. I'll have to if you're in a Discord, buddy, remind me, put it in like the game recommendations or something, and I'll take a look at them. You do have the depth even more than my team, and who you got in the summer was yeah. Also, Eze, what a boy, what a legend. Right, we've got the fueled up platinum trophy and also Full Throttle. That's a PSP game, is it not? Full Throttle, I think. Is it a remaster? I could be wrong there. We've got the Gears of War Reloaded Platinum Trophy here. 150 hours, and this includes the notorious trophy of seriously, we need to get 10,000 kills online. And as somebody that's never played Gears of War and has gone on to the cross-play servers against Xbox players, I can say that it is probably one of the worst experiences that I've had in online gaming, purely because I suck. It is a skill issue, but I have, like, all of the Xbox players on Gears of War, they are cracked. They are extremely good at their craft, and I feel like they've not played another game in 20 years since the release of the first game. They've just got extremely good at Gears of War 1 and just stuck with it. And I do kind of admire and respect it, but as a new player trying to get into Gears of War, especially the online, it is very, very off-putting, and I've just not even bothered trying to go for the Platinum Trophy. But in April, we are going to be linking up with a YouTuber to get through the co-op campaign because I do want to play the campaign. But yeah, 0.2% ultra rarity platinum for Gears of War Reloaded. Who has this platinum trophy? Because it's seriously a challenge. See what I did there? No worries, Smile. What the fuck is a corned beef pie? Like, come on. Corned beef is not an English thing, right? That's got to be American. Corned beef sandwiches sounds amazing with lettuce and Dijon mustard or Dijon mustard. I don't really have mustard. I don't think I've ever tried it unless it's been mixed in with food. Roth is gonna do Melty Bloods. He's got to do the Samurai Remnant. Or oh, I think I've seen Remnant. That's not for me. How are you English and don't know what corned beef is? No, it's grim on its own, but well made. Dry corned beef, hash or pasty bake is divine. Oh, is it what's in a Cornish pasty? Is that corned beef? Is that just not mince? Like ground mince? Is that not corned beef? Is that the same thing? Has it just got a different name? Gotta get the. I did see the new Thomas the Tank Engine game. That does look kind of lit, to be fair. Corned beef is from Cornwall, is it? No, sure. You played thousands of hours of Gears back on Xbox, so this was great for your time. Just lazy developers not fixing the issues they had at launch for weeks. Yeah, Gears of War did have a very rough launch. You know, I wanted to play it with a bunch of friends and we couldn't because it was blocking trophy progress, which definitely was a bit of a damper. But yeah, lazy devs. But what are you gonna do, eh? See, people don't even know where corned beef comes from, and I'm meant to know as the English person. We got the Ghost of Tsushima Platinum, awesome. We've got Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord, which is a VR Ghostbusters game. I had no idea this existed. Has anybody played the Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord VR game? It looks like it could be kind of fun potentially. It's a 0.2% platinum rarity as well. Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed as well. Awesome to see. Another ultra rare one. We got God of War. Nice. Gorilla Tag. Oh my god. This is the game that Satire done, right? In one of his videos a few months ago. This game, what's it like? It's a 0.1% ultra rare platinum. It's probably got to have like 100 players, right? Or something. 132 platinum achievers, 7 recent players. Yeah. Like, I watched that man suffer. Getting this, like learning the VR ropes and then getting the platinum trophy. This is an insane challenge. I'm surprised it's not a 10 out of 10 to be honest with you, just because it's a VR game. Very well done on that one, buddy. It's an Irish dish that when they first got to America because they had no money. Right, okay. No, Cornish pasty is beef stew and a pasty, but you can get corned beef pasties and they're really good. Southerners need educating on a northern diet that keeps the British weather at bay. Mate, I've never heard of corned beef. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never eaten it. So yeah, Gorilla Tag was quite rough. Yeah, I bet. Was it as rough as GTA 4 though? GTA 5, double stack on that one. Auto pop on GTA 5 there. 100% is done for GTA 5 with a criminal mastermind, which is like the extremely difficult trophy for doing the. It's like flawless heist, isn't it? But obviously GTA 4 as well. Massive, massive W getting that platinum done. We got Gravity Rush as well. Awesome. Grim Fandango. Gris. Need to play that one. Guacamole and Guacamole 2. Good shit. Surprisingly difficult. 5 out of 10 there. Hell Let Loose. 95 hours to get that platinum done for a 0.2% ultra rare. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Decent. I played this. It was actually pretty enjoyable. I don't think I would play the sequel though. I kind of got everything I wanted from it, but it's got some great sound design and yeah, just the sort of mental health aspect of it and the psychosis. It's a very impactful and very good journey to go on. So definitely worth checking out Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Even if you watch someone else play it or play it for yourself, it's decent. You just assumed it was beef with corn. I still don't know what it is. I still don't know what corned beef is. And we got Helldivers and Helldivers 2. Let's fucking go. Helldivers 2, absolutely goated game, by the way, chat. Like, so fun. Obviously, got kind of longer with every update for the ship modules, but still a very fun game. And obviously, Helldivers 1 as well. Some very interestingly difficult trophies on that one. And that'll take you 100 hours to get the Platinum Trophy in Helldivers 1 as well. Both ultra rare Platinums for you as well. Yeah, welcome in. Who? How's it going? Who's a sight for sore eyes? What's that supposed to mean? We got the Horizon VR game. Awesome. I do like the colors on that one. It does look pretty cool. We got Horizon Forbidden West and also Zero Dawn. I can't get into the Horizon franchise personally. It's not for me, I don't think, but I do want to kind of give it another try. We got Ico as well. Nice. 6 out of 10, 10 hours, 2.2% rarity. We've got Infamous, Second Son, and First Light. I always say it when these games pop up, please give us another Infamous game. It's been far too long. Injustice, Gods Among Us. 10 out of 10, 120 hours, a 0.1% platinum rarity. Who has the Injustice Platinum? Because that is the ultimate flex. A 10 out of 10 fighting game that takes 120 hours. Absolutely insane. There's a thing here in Aussie, passed on through generations. Hillside beef is pretty cheap and the process makes it edible. Otherwise, very tough and gamey tasting. Oh, goodness me. That sounds grim. Corned beef, boiled potatoes, onions, peas, and Worcester sauce in a frying pan. Thank you later. I just don't know. I just don't know if I'm trying to eat like World War II foods. I really don't know. I really don't know if I'm trying to eat that. See, it sounds decent if it was just normal, like ground beef or ground mince. I still don't know what corned beef is, chat. Helldivers 1 trophies be like, oh, on Friday 6 p.m. sit on your hands and clap with 5 friends. Yeah, it is. Helldivers 1 does have some oddly specific trophies, and you need to make sure that all of the online players are fighting for the cause to help get some of the trophies as well. Now we got Into Black as well. Nice. It Takes Two Double Stack, again another great cooperative game. Jack and Dexter The Precursor Legacy, awesome. Killzone Shadowfall, now unobtainable, awesome. We got Lego Voyagers, 5% platinum there. Apparently it takes 3 hours to do. Bit of a, potentially a little bit of a gem, hidden gem there. Little Big Planet on the PS3 as well. Never could get into this franchise, but I know a lot of people do quite like these games. Maquettes, oh, I did not like this game. It's a puzzle game, but then you also have to do speedruns for trophies. I did not vibe with it one bit. We got Marble It Up Ultra. We've got 3 different stacks of that one, so I can respect it. And they're the ultra rare platinum trophies for the most part. We've got Spider-Man and Miles Morales platinums as well. Good stuff. Metaphor Refantasio. I think I said that right. 100 hours there. This does look like a cool game, to be fair, from everything that I've seen. Beef brisket cured in salt brine, corner in water, salt, sodium nitrate, sugar, and pickling spices. Sodium nitrate just doesn't sound like you should be ingesting that. What even is that, and can you buy it from a shop? I feel like that's like something very American, sodium nitrate, to just get off of the shelf. I don't know where I'd get that in the UK. I don't know what it is, chat. That is true. I do have Google, but as soon as I open a Google tab, then you're going to see all of my recent searches for, you know, platinum trophies. Injustice isn't as bad as people make out. Street Fighter 4 and 5 is the true test of the gamer. Yeah, people have been saying Street Fighter 4 especially has got some really tough trophies and some like a lot of grindy stuff as well. Because you can't afford food, and that's all you could afford. Right, got you. Haven't finished it, so you need to get back to the metaphors. Really good, made by the same people who did Persona. Yeah, see, another game that I need to try out is Persona 5. I think they put sodium nitrate in cakes and bread, etc. Right. Has it got a different name in the UK? Is that just like baking soda then? It was really cheap, cut some meat, popular when it was expensive in the Depression days, right? Yeah, I mean it makes sense. And if you can turn something good, like a situation where things are tough into like a good thing to feed the family, that's always decent. It's like bread pudding. I've never tried that, but it's such a like it doesn't take many ingredients, and that's like another wartime food and stuff. Um, and I watched some dude make it on TikTok. He was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna make a World War II meal and eat it," and he made it, and it actually looked pretty good. Never tried it though. We got Metro 2033 and Last Light. Good stuff. Really cool concepts. I really do like the idea of Metro. I just don't like the way that the games play, unfortunately. But lots of cool literature there. We've got Monster Hunter Rise, World, and then World Iceborne. Goodness me. 250 hours, 300 hours, and then another 300 hours for these ultra rare platinum trophies. I think it's fair to say that the Monster Hunter games are pretty grindy, but also probably pretty rewarding when you do pop that platinum trophy. Which one is the best Monster Hunter game? Can anybody tell me? We've got Mortal Kombat 11 and then also 10. Lovely stuff. Some more ultra rares. We've got Moss and then Moss 2. Not heard of that one. Multiverses, the little fighting game. We've got N++, which is a 9 out of 10 difficulty. Let's go. We've got Nier Automata, another game that I would like to try out. No Man's Sky, awesome stuff. Again, this is a game that I would love to complete in 1 second. I love that for the PS5 version. Technically longer, apparently, to do as well. I would like to try No Man's Sky at some point. It does seem very interesting. Nobody Saves the World as well. Good stuff. Nobody Wants to Die. This AA title, I'm going to call it an indie game as well. I think it retailed for like £15 at launch. It could be cheaper now. It could be on sale. It looks fantastic. It's a very, very cool cyberpunk mystery detective. You're trying to find out who a serial killer is. It's very short to get the platinum trophy. It's a 7% rarity. I definitely do think Nobody Wants to Die is something that is worth checking out because it was pretty fun. It's got a detective-like mode, very similar to the Batman games, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty neat feature to see and something that we've not seen in a long time. So yeah, definitely recommend that platinum trophy. Do people really care as much about corned beef? Apparently, to be fair, I think it's obviously people still eat corned beef, so it seems like it must make some good recipes, which is news to me. I just assumed it was like an American thing, like sloppy joes. Like, what the fuck is that? Is that corned beef? Like, what is a sloppy joe? Troy, welcome in, dude. Coming in with a 5 gifties. What a fucking legend. Thank you so much, Troy. Chat, make sure you're dropping a little subscription to Trophy Troy on YouTube as well. Previous guest on the Trophy Hoarders podcast, an absolute fucking legend. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. And if you did get a gifted membership, make sure to say thank you to Troy. Drop some W's in the chat and some Drake love heart emojis as well for our boy. Yeah, people seem to be fucking with corned beef. I did not expect to open up a can of beef. I mean, can of worms here. With a DLC, Monster Hunter Rise is double what the platinum is probably. Really? Fucking hell, man. That's insane. Iceborne was the best and it's very rewarding. Nice. It's good when a game like that is like rewarding to get the platinum. Sodium nitrate is basically like a salt preservative. Right, okay. Got it. Yeah, this has been a very good list so far. Lots of ultra rare platinum trophies. Nier has the shop that lets you buy achievements so you don't have to do the harder fights. I've heard about that, Zero. I definitely might consider doing that. Yes, Troy did get a gifted membership from his own gifted membership, which is a W. I do think as well that I like it when YouTube does that because I think that people that are so generous also deserve to get what they're giving, if that makes sense. W, Troy. Sloppy Joe is bolognese on a bread roll. Fuck off, really? No way. Get me on the next flight to America. Get me to the food halls where they sell sloppy joes. Just bolognese on bread? That like no way. That is like such an interesting meal concept, and it probably goes off, right? Mincemeat cheese in a hamburger bun, messy. Yeah, it does sound messy. That's interesting. I don't know how that would taste though, because like bolognese in almost a sandwich, like it sounds like it could work, but at the same time, I don't know if it does. You rigged it, my guy. We got Norco. I've never heard of this game. Kind of looks like the end of the world though. A little bit scary. Operation Tango, awesome. We got Outer Wilds. Don't think we've seen too many people with the Outer Wilds Platinum there. Outriders, this is a game that I started, did the tutorial, kind of, liked it, and said I'm not going to get any further because I don't want to forget what I'm doing, and I've not been back to it in like 3 years. I hope that the servers still work perfectly fine because I would like to try out doing Outriders at some point. Maybe get a squad together for it for the old backlog stuff. We got Overcooked All You Can Eat, awesome stuff, 0.5%, fantastic game, lovely, hectic game, should we say. Persona 4 Golden, awesome. Persona 5 as well, let's fucking go. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, damn. Again, a dying art. This game is obviously unobtainable now. It was done on the Vita, interestingly enough. I believe you could also get this on the PS3, but yeah, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale basically just took all of the PlayStation sort of like mascot character things and was just in a Smash Bros kind of format, right, where you're just fighting. Ultra rare platinum trophy and a very cool one to have on your account if you do have it. PlayStation VR Worlds as well, very tough trophy here, 7 out of 10 for difficulty and a 0.1% rarity. You don't see VR platinums a lot on people's lists because they don't have, VR headsets. But whenever you do see the VR, whenever you do see the PlayStation VR Worlds Platinum, you just have to give it a bit of a round of applause because, yeah, VR games are difficult, and then getting trophies and platinums, yeah, it just adds it up a notch, doesn't it? Just baffling that a moustache British man doesn't know what corned beef or a Cornish pasty is. No, I know what a Cornish pasty is. I was just saying, is corned beef the thing that goes in a pasty? I know what a Cornish pasty is. They're great. Fish and chips, not too sure. Don't know what they are. Nah, for me personally, I think like maybe it's a generational thing as well. Maybe people from a younger generation. I just don't know if people truly know what corned beef is. Or should I say, have they eaten corned beef? They might have heard of it, like I've heard of it, but I don't think people know what it is, if that makes sense. I just feel like there's so much foods that you can create these days, and being in a fortunate position where you can like cook more exotic meals. I don't know, corned beef just doesn't has never come on the agenda. It's kind of like spam. It just like who would eat spam? Have I seen the Afghan news? I have not. What's happened with that? Outriders is a good game. Yeah, everyone says Outriders is good. Hamburger meat for sloppy joes, really? Interesting. The plat rarities are rarer than normal, Troy, because I do the PlayStation rarities, not the PSMP. So if you go into PSVR worlds, it's still an ultra rare 0.59% on PSMP, but then on PlayStation it's a zero point 0.1. That's just a setting in PlayStation profiles. There's like if you go into the settings, you can tick a box to make it show the rare ones. You don't like fish and chips? Awful experience. I feel like you've probably had bad fish and chips, Minch. I will say this: I think a lot of the time, like chip shop chips are great, but the fish a lot of the time is quite disgusting. I would say, and that's coming from a Brit. People really don't take care of cooking battered fish anymore. It's just either soggy, not cooked, a lot of batter that tastes like shit, and a tiny bit of fish that's dried out. It's quite difficult to do, even though it's quite common. Pika, how are we doing today? Random boy as well, welcome in. Your list is coming soon. Up next. You've eaten the whole thing of spam out of the can. Never tried it. Never appealed to me. They overturned the final result. Senegal are no longer declared as winners, and the title has gone to Morocco. They're saying it's because they left the field. Really? Oh my words! I think that's so unfair because you either call the game off, right? You can't make a decision. When was AFCON? Like, was it January, December, January? You can't make a decision like that many months after. That's very unfair. You just eat corned beef once a year today since you're almost like 75% Irish. Fair. You tuned in at a perfect time then. You did, buddy. You did. Psychonauts 2 as well. Awesome game that I do need to actually play myself. Been recommended it. Puzzling Places as well. 0.4%. Let's go. Ratchet and Wank and Ratchet and Wank Rift Apart. Nice. Red Dead 1 and 2. Done it on the PS3 as well, which I can respect. A lot more difficult with some online trophies there. Remnant from the Ashes. Nice. Resi 7 and then Resi Revelations 2. Again, got to respect Revelations 2, quite difficult and an ultra rare. We got Resogun as well. I played this on the PS4 when it first came out, like the PS4 first came out because I had nothing else to play. Returnal as well, nice stuff. I couldn't get into that one. RNG trophies as well, so I respect people that have that platinum. Risk of Rain 2 double stack there, let's go. Rocket League, sensational game. Sackboy Big Adventure, actually kind of a good game to be fair. Sayonara Wild Hearts, not heard of that I don't think. Shadow of the Colossus double stack, the PS3 version being a lot more difficult apparently and longer. Shenmue 1 and 2. This is like is it Sega console, Dreamcast or something? This is like a old game that has thankfully come over to PlayStation, which is really cool. We've got Shing, not heard of that. Skate Story as well. Oh, I really want to play this. This came out, it's made by a solo dev, Skate Story. It looks really cool, like graphically, visually, the colors, everything looks really good. A 3 out of 10 in 12 hours sounds like a very good sort of length for a platinum trophy, especially a 0.7 ultra rarity. Definitely adding that to my backlog list. Smite 2 as well, good stuff. You can, I mean, if, me personally, I just played against AI bots to speed up that process, a lot easier than the first one. Soul Calibur 6, nice. Probably, it says 4 out of 10, but maybe it's more difficult, I don't know. Sound Shapes as well, awesome. Split Fiction, need to play this. This is on my to-do list to do. We've got Stray as well, lovely stuff. Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5, and Street Fighter and Tekken on the Vita. Of course, Street Fighter 5 is one of the notorious 10 out of 10 games. I'm hearing Street Fighter 4 is obviously very challenging as well. Congratulations on those platinums. But Street Fighter and Tekken, 5 out of 10, 30 playthroughs and 30 hours and a 3.3% ultra rarity. How many people are aware of this crossover game? Because it doesn't happen very often with franchises when worlds collide, and it's very cool to see and also have the platinum trophy in. So that is really awesome. Maybe generational. British cuisine is heavily leaning towards foreign trends. If you like Cornish pasties, you'd like corned beef. However, spam is vile. To be fair, it's like spam. Is it versatile? I don't know. I mean, I probably would like corned beef. It's just one of those things, you know. I've not tried it, but I'd be open to it. Wait, what's Sackboy? Yeah, Sackboy just got its own game on PS5. If you've played Astrobot and or Astro's Playroom, Sackboy plays like a very early version of that. I think that Astrobot's a more polished product, but Sackboy reminded me of it, if that makes sense. So I think if you're a fan of that like style of platforming games and enjoy a challenge, then you might enjoy that. Skate Story is also on PS Plus. Yeah, it is. I don't know what tier though. Street Fighter 5 was like, yeah, get the highest online rank. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. People still are playing it and are so dedicated. Street Fighter 5 is a really nice one to have. It is, yeah. You remember it? There was supposed to be another crossover named Tekken and Street Fighter, but that entered development hell, and we haven't heard anything in a long time. Really? Interesting. I never knew that. Do you think Mortal Kombat would ever do a crossover? Um, Oh, it's no, it's not anything to do with Little Big Planet. It's just Sackboy is trying to save their world or get back home or something like that, and it's just going through levels. So it's not really Little Big Planet. It's just Sackboy getting their own kind of single player game. I'd maybe recommend watching a video on it to clear it up because I don't know fully. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. This can be cheesed quite easily within a couple of hours by using sort of like the development tools within the game. I've done it myself and I still got my butt kicked. The Terra Platinum, awesome. The Artful Escape, a beautiful game, one of my favorite indie games, very, very good. The Ascent, nice. The Last of Us on the PS3, we've got Last of Us Part 1, Part 2, Part 2 Remastered, and The Last of Us Remastered. I believe that is every possible version of The Last of Us Platinumed. And I've got firstly, respect, but even bigger respect to the PlayStation 3 version, which is now unobtainable. But that required a lot of online requirements there. And it's the same for The Last of Us Remastered on the PS4. Quite difficult to get the online trophies there. So very, very well done there. We got the Order 1886, again, very good platinum. If you're quick about it, you could probably get it done in, 7 hours or something like that. We got the Playroom VR as well, awesome. Timbleweed Park, not heard of that, sounds interesting. Titanfall 2, awesome. I would love to add this to my list, but I get a little bit motion sickness when trying to do the gauntlet. I know I'm a pussy, but yeah, really good game. I've got the majority of the other trophies as well, so it's a bit of a shame that I can't get that one over the line. Any tips are welcome for the gauntlet, but I have a feeling it's just practice and get good. We've got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, good stuff. I'm working on this at the moment, but I think the trophies are bugged, like they're not progressing, so I've just stopped playing it for the time being, but it's been really fun going back to clean that up. Transitor, again, this is another game that I played at launch of PS4 when I had nothing else to play, and I didn't really vibe with it. Don't really know what it's about either. Uncharted 1, The Lost Legacy, and Uncharted 4, good stuff. 2 and 3 are obviously missing from here, which are both fantastic games, so it would be lovely to see those. Done the 100% as well, so I've done the brutal playthrough, which is very commendable. Unit 13, not too familiar with that. Sounds like it should be like a vampire or SWAT game, don't know why. But Vampire Survivors as well, 244 trophies, awesome. Virtue's Last Reward on the Vita. Walkabout Mini Golf, 0.4%. Wow, that's on the VR, that's probably going to be tough. Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2 has just dropped on the PlayStation Plus catalogue, and also seems like a very fun game and also fun platinum trophy. 60 hours, 5 out of 10, and a 1.2% ultra rarity. It's on my backlog. I do want to get to it, and I've got no reason not to play it now because it's also downloadable on PlayStation. So I'm going to be checking that one out for sure. Does anybody sort of recommend it, or got praise for it, things like that? Because from what I've seen, everything about it looks really, really cool. We Were Here and We Were Here Together and We Were Here Too, some little cooperative games here which are quite fun to play with a buddy. The Wild Hearts Platinum, and we've got the Wolfenstein New Order and Old Blood, lovely stuff. And then Zombie Vikings, which is a 0.6%. And I always love adding people's games to my list to see, and I'm going to research that one because I do like zombies, hack and slash beat 'em up adventure, sounds cool. So yeah. All right, let's take a look at the little milestones then, chat, shall we? Scrolling. The first trophy was 14 years ago in Unit 13, and the first platinum 12 years ago in Final Fantasy X HD. 10th platinum Last of Us Remastered. 20th platinum Infamous Second Son. 30th platinum Unit 13. 40th platinum Helldivers. 50th platinum Mortal Kombat 10. 75th platinum trophy Revelations 2. The 100th platinum trophy GTA 4, lovely milestone. Monster Hunter World Iceborne, 125th platinum. 150th platinum was Monster Hunter Rise. Fastest platinum Risk of Rain 2, which was an auto pop, I believe. Terra was the 175th, and then the latest platinum 1 week ago was Skate Story. We got 507 ultra rare trophies, so if you couldn't tell already, this is a very, very strong account in terms of rarities for trophies. We got Dreadnought, PlayStation VR Worlds, the Mastermind Trophy from GTA, Towerfall Ascension, and Injustice Gods Among Us, which is apparently a 10 out of 10. So some great trophies there in the unique section. And then unbelievably boring fuck from Disco Elysium is in the trophy cabinet. And if we take a little look-see-loo at the stats then, We've got a pretty good split across all generations, VR, Vita, PS3, which is really cool. And again, a nice chunk in red there of ultra rare trophies. And then, like most accounts that have been open for quite some time, always been a trophy hunter in fairness, like some very good numbers, even sort of back in 2017 to 2020, hitting 50 is really good. And then that's just skyrocketed even more as Torin is closely approaching 200 platinums in 2026, which is going to be awesome. Chat, get a round of applause for an almost 100% completion rate of Torin's account. Big fucking W, chat. Very big W. I enjoyed that. Get the glaze in the chat. I'm just going to go for a wee before I get on with the next list. 2 seconds. Chat, have we been behaving? Have we been behaving? If you do want to get your platinum trophy list reviewed, make sure you join the Discord or leave it as a comment on the video or in the live chat, and we will add you to the waiting list. DC versus Mortal Kombat. Is that a thing? Oh yeah, I think I've seen that actually. Street Fighter 5 is not the highest rank. It's more like 60% towards the highest rank. Still achievable, but yeah. Do be kind of difficult for, I mean, for me especially. I'm not very good at fighting games. Forgot to mention that for Rogue Trader, there's not a guide for the PlayStation version, so you have to use an Xbox or PC version, and they have many more trophies and achievement for the game than PlayStation. Really? That's very interesting. Last of Us PS3 had much harder DLC if you didn't boost. Oh yeah, of course, the DLC as well. Get 3 or 5 kills and never die on AI DLC maps in multiplayer. Damn. Space Marine was a very fun game. Was left with quite a grind for the kills trophy at the end, but other than that, you loved it. Definitely recommend. Yeah, I'm gonna start that soon, hopefully. Big W, good list. Yeah, very insane list, chat. Very insane. All right, thank you very much, Torin, for of course being a member of the channel and having a fantastic list as well. W. Right, we've got Random Boy up next. So level 241, 12 platinum trophies, 101 games played, and 11 games completed with a 28% completion rate. Let's take a little look-see-loo at the platinum trophies then, shall we? Kicking things off, we've got Astro's Playroom, good stuff. We've got Infamous 1 and 2. Good, very good. We don't always see Infamous 1 especially, so it's very awesome to see those platinums and obviously some great games there. I said it on the last stream, I think, when we saw Infamous 2. If you are trying to get the Infamous 2 collectibles stuff, you can watch the UGC, which is the user generated content. You can use that in the game to basically cheese the collectible trophies. You get them in about 10 minutes by just watching the video of somebody going around collecting them. So a nice little thing to speed up the game there. You got Jack 1, 2, and also 3. Good stuff there. Done legit as well from the looks of things. I know that you can get the dev menu on these ones, or maybe it's the PS4 versions, but very good stuff. We got Jumping Flash. No idea what that is, and you might think that, oh, it's going to be a jumping shovelware game, but no, it's a very respectable 7 and 6% there, which is awesome. We've got Minecraft as well, fantastic game. I love playing that growing up. We've got Ratchet and Clank, Crank in Time, and also Into the Nexus. We don't really see Into the Nexus all that often, do we? Which is really cool. And then we've got You Don't Know Jack, which requires 73 playthroughs. I think this is like a party game where you might need to use your phone as well. And Tasman, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. You fucking legend. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Absolute legend. Chat, get some W's for Tasman. The chat's never behaving good. PS1 game, not on the PS3. Oh, you don't get the PS3 dev mode, right? For Jack 2 and 3, you use the debug menu after finishing the game. Right, okay, got you. Got you. Right, so then the first trophy on this account was 12 years ago in Little Big Planet 2. The first platinum was 3 years ago with Astro's Playroom. Fastest platinum, Jumping Flash, which took, how long did that take? 2 hours and 29 minutes. Nice. 10th platinum was also Jumping Flash. And the latest platinum 2 weeks ago was Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. We've got 3 ultra rares, and we've got some Sleeping with the Fishes, Phantom Killer, Lightweight, and When the Pupil is Ready. And also We Know You Could Do It in the various unique trophies. And then we've got the Jack 2, Minecraft, and You Don't Know Jack in the trophy cabinet there. Taking a little look-see-loo at the stats then. Again, pretty good split of games. Quite a lot of games on the PS3, which actually I really like seeing there. And then just looking at the account when it was born in 2014. And it's just absolutely skyrocketed for trophies in the last few years with a great trophy boom, which is something that we love to see as well. Chat, get a round of applause for Random Boy 2010, and rest assured they're not born in 2010. They made their account in 2010, I believe is the law there. So yeah, we've got 100 more games played, 11 completed, and a 28%er. Moving on to the next trophy list then, we've got the Burgie Man. So we've got level 339, we've got 58 platinums to get through, enjoyer of games and a determined trophy hunter. All right, let's get into this then. Not much you on PlayStation, but it's something. Yeah, what was it that you also play on? Was it Xbox or PC? It's still a very good list for a PlayStation account for sure. We've got Alkahein's Gun. I've never heard of this game. 2 out of 10, 8 hours, and a 1.9% ultra rarity. Has anybody heard or played of this? Because I'm kind of tempted to check it out because it's an ultra rare platinum that seems very achievable. We've got Assassin's Creed Origins as well, 3.6%. One of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, especially from the modern era as well with Origins. Fantastic game there. We've got Astrobot and Playroom, good stuff. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, again, seeing that tonight, which is lovely. Great game that, and does provide a bit of a challenge. Chickens on the Road there, a very quick and easy platinum within 8 minutes. We've got Coffee Talk, lovely stuff. I do need to get around to playing this one at some point myself. It does look very good. We've got Crisis 1 and 2, but no Crisis 3. Don't blame me on that. I still don't know the story after platinuming all of the Crisis games myself. Could anybody enlighten me on what Crisis is even about besides aliens? The story just doesn't seem to be a thing. It's more so just shoot stuff, right? Fairly easy platinum trophies to get. They don't take you too long, and they are mostly ultra rare platinums as well. So definitely one worth checking out if you want some ultra rare platinums, but by all means they're not the best games by today's standards, but you know, they've got their old school charm, should we say. It's a Hitman type game, not as good as Hitman. Right, okay. Maybe I won't play it then. I'm not very good at Hitman. Does that mean your account gets bumped up because you've got 2 accounts? Technically speaking, yes, it does. We've reviewed your account before though, haven't we? Tasman. Have we not? No, we haven't. Yeah, your account will get bumped up then, mate. If you if you can do me a favor in the Discord, if you can reply to your message and ping me so it puts it back down to the bottom, then I can just copy the link and add that one there for you. Thing is, you got two accounts: your YouTube video purpose one and your normal one. If you let me know which one you want to be reviewed, I can review them both, or I can review just one of them. Let me know and just put it in the Discord PlayStation profiles area. Put it in there. Let me know, and yeah, we'll go from there. We got Detroit Become Human. Great game. I like this one. I'm a big fan of sort of the butterfly effect in video games with like the different pathways and things like that. I do believe this has sort of a chapter select, so it makes it easier when you go to clean up the platinum, so it's not as bad. I know with Heavy Rain, it's quite of a slog to get through doing that platinum trophy, but yeah, ultra rare for Detroit Become Human, and it was a game that I thoroughly enjoyed playing. What time am I staying? So I'm hopefully going to finish this list very soon, and then Mass Effect will start straight after, mate. So yeah. Chat, we are playing Mass Effect after this on a separate stream, so make sure to stick around if you are looking for some more entertainment. We got Far Cry 3 Classic and then also Far Cry 4. Good stuff there. We do know that I've got a love for the Far Cry games. Ghost of Tsushima as well. Good stuff. I need to get around to playing Ghost of Yota at some point, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if I can be bothered to or not. God of War as well. Awesome. Gravity Duck there. A little 25-minute job. We got Hitman 3, we got a double stack there, and Hitman Go, and also Hitman Absolution. Let's go. I believe there's a PS3 Hitman game as well that you can platinum, right? But very cool to see the Hitman games. I think they're very cool. I'm just not very good at them. We've got Infamous Second Son, awesome. Jusant. I've been recommended this game a few times, especially as a speedrun challenge or speedrun race to do against Nostromo. So I'll definitely have to check that out at some point in the future. But yeah, seems very cool, and there's a ultra rare platinum as well. Crisis Super Soldier fight aliens. Yeah, exactly. There's some autos and grubbies, but this was years ago. It's all good, man. We've all got them, and as long as we've reformed, that's all that matters. You'd like both, I bet. Let me just list one. Yeah, just ping me on the accounts, mate. Probably because it's two lists. The next stream will be offline mode because they were first, and then the next stream will be both of your lists. Obviously, once I know the platinums as well. So you'll get your own dedicated stream for that. We've got Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, and we've got Lego DC Supervillains, Harry Potter 1 to 4, 5 to 7, the Ninjago movie video game as well. Very good bunch of Lego games there, to be fair. As I always say, I always love seeing accounts that have some Lego Platinum trophies, and yeah, some very cool ones there. We got Mafia 1, which is on my backlog to clean up. Fairly difficult being a 6 out of 10 there. Very fun game as well, I might add. And then Mafia, the Old Country as well. I don't know why I thought it was the Old County. It's a bit of a Mandala effect there. But yeah, Old Country, not County. And yeah, I do need to try that at some point. But from what I've heard, it's quite short and it's probably worth waiting to get it on a sale. You pinged me. Perfect. Thank you, buddy. You got both of your Xbox and PlayStation accounts to review. So just give him both names of the accounts. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think with people when they've got both of their accounts to be reviewed and they're next to each other, like I know if that makes sense, and would review them together. When can I do yours? We've already reviewed your list, no? Haven't we, Dave? Pretty sure. Mafia 25 and Smiths. It's still not cheap enough. I think it retailed at 30 or 35. I'll pick it up for a tenner, maybe 15. We got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Good stuff. I need to try this version, the Square Enix game out. It's meant to be really good. Got Spider-Man 1, 2 remastered and Miles Morales. It seems that the remastered was done like normally as well, which is really refreshing to see because I made the mistake of auto-popping this. So yeah, I guess it's nice when you can like replay the game properly, which is awesome. And there's also the PS4 stack of Miles Morales. Got Murdered Soul Suspect, awesome. I believe this game was a bit, I don't know, never played it, but it seems like a very cool concept that I would like to try out. We've got the My Name is Mayo trilogy, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and also 1, the second being a lot harder and also an ultra rare, which is awesome. We've got Ratchet and Clank, and then also Rift Apart. Both, all of the accounts tonight, all three accounts have had Ratchet and Clank games, I believe, which is I definitely do need to get one on my list. I'm thinking probably Rift Apart because it's the shortest and doesn't have any missables, I believe. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake, awesome. Again, I do want to add a SpongeBob Platinum to my list. We've got the Spyro trilogy, again, some great games there, spanning back to my childhood. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order there. Again, I always say this. I think this is a fantastic game. Both of them are fantastic games, but just the platinums kind of mug you off in the amount of like backtracking that you need to do. I'm just not the biggest fan of that. But yeah, it's a very cool one to have on the list, and I do greatly respect it. I've got the Star Wars Republic Commando Platinum myself. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I feel like I kind of hated it a bit, but then looking back at it, considering that it was what, a PC port or something, I guess it's kind of got its own charm to it. But it was not quite what I was expecting, I think is probably the right words for that one. Stray, great stuff. The Last of Us Part 1, amazing. The Sims 4, awesome. I remember using like the cloud save method to kind of speed up this platinum experience there. 0.2% rarity. We got Twisted Metal, awesome. And then we've got the Uncharted trilogy, and then also Uncharted 4 and the Lost Legacy is included in this Legacy of Thieves collection. So that is all of the Uncharted games there, minus the Vita one, which is completely understandable. And yeah, I've done all of the Uncharted games. I've done like all of the base games, if that makes sense, and the Legacy of Thieves collection. Which is it's kind of scummy, isn't it? You play both games and you play Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, but you only get one platinum trophy. Very, very cheeky, but it is what it is, I guess, for a 0.8% ultra rarity platinum. I haven't reviewed your list. How have I not reviewed your list, Dave? How has it not been reviewed? Can you do me a ping then? Chat, I always say this, unless you didn't want it reviewed until later. If you are a member of the channel, please do ping me and let me know if you, firstly, that you've already put your platinum trophy list in, because there are a lot of platinum trophy lists in the Discord. So you haven't asked until now. There we go. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that you didn't ask for it to be bumped up. Yeah, if you just reply to your thing in the Discords, and then yeah, I can add it. I can add it, Dave. But yeah, chat. If you are a member, do make sure to ping me and let me know and scream from the rooftops if you do want your list reviewed. I do apologize if it takes some time, but you do got to let me know. All right. We got the first trophy and also first platinum 4 years ago in Miles Morales, 10th platinum Chickens on the Road, fastest platinum Jedi Fallen Order, 20th platinum Infamous Second Son, 30th platinum Spider-Man 2, 40th platinum Astrobot, 50th platinum Mafia the Old Country, and then the latest platinum 2 months ago it was Hitman Absolution. We got 12 ultra rare trophies. Got the brutal done on Uncharted Drake's Fortune though, which is awesome, and also Among Thieves, Sims 4, Hitman and Hitman 2, and then we've got the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm platinum trophies in the old cabinet there. Taking a look at the stats as well, predominantly split between PS4 and 5, and then just looking at the account, seeing as it was birthed in 2022, kind of towards when platinum trophy hunting was kicking off, and you know, it's just continued to grow and grow and grow, and so have the beautiful, beautiful platinum trophies as well. 84% completion rate as well on this account, and it was I like this account. It was very good. Love Unpacked 2015. Oh, Unpacking. That's a great game, actually. Unpacking. I'm assuming they're probably going to be... Oh, yeah, look. It'll be a very easy platinum to get, I would say. So, yeah. Chat, round of applause for the Burgie Man. Thank you for being a member of the channel, and shout out to Canada as well. Very good stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing how your account develops in the future as well, of your future milestones. But that is all of the platinum lists reviewed for tonight. I am continuing streaming. We are going to be playing Mass Effect, trying to get the platinum trophy. This stream has gone on a little bit longer than expected, so don't know if I'm ultimately going to get the platinum, but I will try for that. If you are a member of the channel, please do let me know if you do want your platinum trophy list reviewed. If it is not on this list, then please do let me know and I can add it to the tracker. And then, of course, subscribers, you do still get reviewed, but it's just a little bit of a delay because members do get priority for the old members tax. So welcome in, Javan, as well. How's it going, buddy? Can you post your PlayStation profiles link, please, Dave? That will be the optimal way to do things. You're getting your ×2 Fortnite Platinum tomorrow. Ooh, is that like an auto pop to get the platinum for it? How does it work? Is it a partial auto pop? Is it a full? Don't forget to join the Discords as well, chat. I've just put in the new stream link, which will be the pinned comment. So as soon as this stream ends, it will start the new stream, all right, for Mass Effect. You like the collection because there's no multiplayer trophies? Yeah, the Uncharted multiplayer stuff is, I mean, mostly unobtainable now, isn't it? I mean, for sure, definitely is. Partial auto pop, right? Got you. Gonna be fun just trying to get past the slight burnout. You'll get there, mate. You'll get there. I'd just say take a break, enjoy yourself, and get, you know, when you get back to it, you know, pick something that you know you're gonna enjoy, you know. Thanks for today's reviews. Good luck on getting the platinum. Time for you to hit bed. No worries, dude. Thank you for being here. It's been great chatting with you. All right, chat. I will see you in approximately 5 seconds by the time I turn on my PlayStation and YouTube registers that the stream is switching over. All right. The brand new stream link is in the live chat. And if you click onto the channel, it will also show you the new live stream that is happening right now on YouTube. We're playing Mass Effect, trying to get the Platinum Trophy. So yeah, hopefully I'll see a lot of you over there. If not, good night. There's a new video on Thursday coming out, and then another new video next Thursday. And thank you to Aiden for being a member for 20 months, Trophy Troy for dropping the 5 gifted subs, and also Tasman for being a member or joining as a member as well. I will see you in 2 seconds, chat. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.